The humanities area of learning and experience is focused on an understanding of human experiences and the human condition in the past and present, and also about imagining potential futures. And as such, it's a vital contributor to the four purposes. But the humanities AOLE also aims to develop in learners an understanding of their heritage, of their locality, and of their place in Wales and the wider world. Within humanities, there are 5 subject areas: history, geography and RE, but also business studies and social studies. And the inclusion of business studies and social studies in the national curriculum is a really exciting opportunity to bring in wider perspectives and new ideas into the study of humanities. These subjects have a great deal in common. There are many common skills, common themes, and common concepts. And that's why the pioneers developing the humanities curriculum have adopted a very holistic and interdisciplinary approach to framing their what matters. They've also been very keen to ensure that they're focused on developing conceptual understanding in learners. There are 5 what matters within the humanities area of learning and experience. Some of them are more focused on procedural knowledge and skill areas within the area of learning, and others are more focused on key themes. Okay, the first what matters focuses on inquiry. It's not just about the process of inquiry. It's not just about how you would do a historical or a geographical inquiry. It's wider than that. It's much more about the quest for discovery and the desire to try to investigate and explore human experiences. It's also about the desire to try to ask and also potentially try to find responses to some of the ultimate and big questions that humanity faces, such as why we're here and how did we get here. The second what matters is focused on interpretations and representations. It's about understanding how people can come to different views of the same event and how people's perspectives and opinions can develop and change. What matters too encourages learners to really reflect on the different factors that there are that explain how people come to their interpretations, and to start to question the validity of interpretations. What matters 3 is about human interaction with the natural world. It's partly about the impact that the natural world has had on us, but it's also about the impact that we have had on the natural world. That obviously raises lots of issues to do with sustainability, but also a lot of moral questions about our responsibility for the planet and for the environment. The fourth what matters is about societies, how societies interact, how societies are structured, and how societies are at times, very different. This what matters gives you enormous potential to look at different periods in history, as well as modern day societies, and explore how they've changed, how they're different, and how societies are structured politically and economically. What Matters 5 is perhaps the most novel out of all of the What Matters. It's focused firstly on the challenges and opportunities that face humanity. We face a lot of challenges: climate change, sustainability, equality, justice. I just meant just a few examples. But there are enormous opportunities that humanity has to respond to some of these challenges. And things like digital technology, medical advancements present enormous opportunities for us. This What Matters, however, is not just about learners understanding what those challenges and opportunities are. It's about knowing that they have a role in responding to them, and knowing that we all, as citizens, can take action to try to respond to some of the challenges and opportunities that we face. This What Matters is therefore focused very heavily on the ideas of citizenship and social action. So as you can see, all of these What Matters are very interdisciplinary in focus. All of the subjects within humanities can and should be explored within each of the What Matters. But the What Matters have never been designed to be seen in isolation. The ideal would be that a unit of work or a topic or a theme that you would study would link several of the What Matters together. So, for example, a unit of work focusing on industrial Wales may well explore some inquiries focused on the local area, perhaps looking at the different industries and businesses that exist within the local area. That would link with What Matters 1. You may also explore the impact that industrialisation has had on the landscape, perhaps locally or within Wales or more globally, and that would link with What Matters 3. You could also explore the different nature of industrial societies and how industrialisation, perhaps in the past, has changed society and how society developed as a response to it. That would link with What Matters 4. If you also investigated the way that often during industrialisation and during periods of industrialisation, people protest to gain greater working conditions, improved working conditions and greater rights, that would link to a lot of the themes of citizenship and social action in What Matters 5. That's just one example of a unit of work or a theme that can connect the what matters. I'm sure in your school-based curriculum design, you'll have a great many other examples.